Hi, my name is Vickie. I am a rising senior at Monte Vista, and my project is the Twitter bot. So what a Twitter bot essentially does is that it can do all the things you can do on a Twitter account, but automatically. So it can do things like post tweets, delete tweets, and like reply to tweets. To start, I used Raspberry Pi. I had to set it up and connect it. And I just used the Raspberry Pi OS and I just downloaded it using Raspberry Pi Imager. And since I have a MacBook, I just downloaded the Mac OS. And I used an LCD monitor for my screen for the Raspberry Pi in order to see what's actually happening. So after I downloaded the OS on my SD card, I put it back into the Raspberry Pi, and I got to see what it actually looked like on screen. What I did next was I connected my LCD monitor to my MacBook using VNC Viewer, since it would be easier to actually like see what's happening and code. So I can show you that right now. Okay, so here's my VNC viewer. I have it connected to my Raspberry Pi. And as you can see here, I have a terminal window open. Oh, and here's the Twitter account I created in order to test out the Twitter bot. As you can see, I already test tweeted some things. Okay, so what I did is I created a directory for my Twitter bot. And I created just a Twitter bot file. And here's the code for my Twitter bot following the tutorial. So I had to import Python since it's technically using like Python. And to actually tweet something, I do this command, sudo python. And what I'm tuning out is hello from my Pi, just as an example. So it then gives me a link that I have to copy and paste into my browser, since it's to authorize the app. And that was one of the errors I was running into before, where there was a 401 authentication error. So I copy. Sorry about that. So I paste the pin back here, and my tweet should be available now. Right here. Hello from my Pi 9 seconds ago. For my next, and that was my first milestone, which was which is setting up the Raspberry Pi and then being able to actually tweet out using Raspberry Pi. For my next milestone, I'm hoping to be able to tweet images and videos, and I hope to implement features like deleting or replying to tweets in the future.